There used to be a divide within me. I'd been taught to think and act a certain way, believed that there were certain rules of nature that had to be followed. I'd realized that I had feelings I wasn't supposed to have, feelings which made me feel disgusted with myself. I really did try to like girls, and for a while I actually managed to convince myself. I even dated them, desperately did what was expected of me, but I was only trying to force myself to feel how I was supposed to. I wasn't at peace with myself. I felt like I had this horrible secret, which made me scared to be found out. Even worse, the word gay was being thrown around everywhere. At home, in the schoolyard, basically meaning bad. It was such a big thing back then. My friends trying to act tough, using slurs, when in actuality they were so scared of being targeted themselves. It was toxic, fragile masculinity in the most damaging form. But hey, boys will be boys, right? I was another victim of it. I thought I could make the bullying stop by changing myself, acting more like the other boys. Tried to get rid of that part of myself. I refused to admit to anyone how I felt. I refused to admit to myself, but the self-hatred kept getting worse. Not surprisingly, repressing my feelings did not work, and it made me so tired. Suffice to say, it was taking a toll on my mental health. A few years later, at a new school, I met my best friend. She was openly herself, open about being queer, and she gave me the bravery to talk about myself, the secret I've been hiding. Being vulnerable and exposing my feelings like that made me realize just how lonely I had been. Been blaming myself for so long, for being bullied, being different. Began slowly working on accepting the feelings that made me uncomfortable and scared. It took me longer than that, of course, to fully accept myself, all parts of me. I'm still on this journey, but now I have people helping me go through it. As cheesy as it sounds, the most important thing for me was to learn to love myself, being comfortable in my feelings. I'm so glad I found someone to talk to help me realize I'll be okay, and that it will work out in the end. I'm doing okay.